He crossed the river with no trouble. There was no rain from June and water level had fallen a lot. He reached the road leading from Vizima to southeast in the direction of Dwarfish Smithers, Smithers, eh, and settlements inside the mountain Mahakam. There were many wagons on this road, and a placard with relief, signed with relief. Skoya, Skoyatel kept away from crowds. Campaigns against human-killing elves continued in Temeria for a year. The pursued squirrels' commanders split into smaller groups, and smaller groups kept away from busy roads and didn't organize ambushes on them. Before the evening came, he was already on the western border of Elander Princip- Principality, near Zavada village, from where he had a straight and safe way to Maribor. There was a tavern near the road. He decided to give a rest for himself and his horse. He knew that if he left at dawn, then just before the sunset, he would see silvery black flags on the red roofs of Maribor towers. He took the saddle off the horse all by himself, ordering the stable boy to go away. The royal messenger never lets anyone touch his horse. He ate a solid meal, drank some beer, listened to some news. There was a lot of it. All sorts of travelers stayed in the tavern from all parts of the world. In Do Angra, heard a plagued new incidents took place. Again, the Lyrian cavalry troops clashed on the border with Nilfgaardians once. Again, Mev and Queen of Lyria loudly accused Nilfgaard of a provocation and called the king of Aedirn. Aedim demanded for help. In Tretagor, there was a public execution of a Redanian baron who secretly plotted with emissaries of the Nilfgaardian emperor Emir in Caedwen. Emir in Caedwen, joined Scoia'tael commanders, massacred Fortress Leda as a retribution for retribution. The population of Ard Karaig carried out a pogrom, murdering close to 400 non-human residing in the capital. Non-humans residing in the capital. In Temeria, said the merchants from the south, there's a sadness and despair among Cintrians, among Cintrian immigrants, gathered under the banner of Marshal Visegerd. It seems that the terrible news of the death of Lion Cub Calante's granddaughter, Princess Cirio, had been confirmed. He also heard over even more terrifying rumors. In villages near Aldersberg, cows had suddenly started licking blood from their udders, and the deathly maiden, an omen of horrible disasters, was seen at dawn in the fog. In Brugg, near Broculon Forest, the forbidden kingdom of Dryads, and the wild hunt appeared. And as everyone knows, it is a sure omen of war. As for the Cape of Bremervoort, a phantom ship was spotted there, and on its deck stood a rave, black knight with the wings of a bird of prey on his helmet. The courier didn't listen very carefully. He was too tired for that. He lay down heavily on the bed and immediately fell asleep. He woke up at dawn. When he went outside, he was surprised. He wasn't the first one to be getting ready for departure, and that was a rare event. A black stallion stood next to the well, and beside a woman dressed in male clothing washed her hands in the trough. Hearing a plagued footsteps, she turned around and brushed away her long black hair. The courier bowed. The woman nodded. Entering the stables, he almost crashed with the second early bird, a young lady in velvet beret who was leading an apple mare. The girl rubbed her face and yawned, supporting herself with the help of the horse. "Oh my," she murmured, murmured, passing the courier. "I will fall asleep on a horse. I will fall asleep for sure. Uh, when the mare starts trotting, the chill will awake you," said a plaggart, taking the saddle off the bench. "Have a safe ride, miss." The girl turned around and looked at him like she had just noticed him. Her eyes were big and green like a pair of emeralds. A plaggart settled the saddle on the horse. "I wished you a I wished you a safe ride," he repeated. Usually he wasn't very talkative, but now he felt the need to talk with another person, even if that person was just a plain, sleepy brat. Perhaps it was due to the long days on the trail, or maybe it was because the girl reminded him of his middle daughter.